Hey folks, this is Nick.
And I'm Brandon, and this is Coast to Coast.
Ooh, recording in progress.
Oh, welcome back to Coast to Coast.
Coast to coast with the most.
Ah,
My belly feels yuck.
Your belly feels yuck. Why is that, dude?
All bloated.
Oh, that's not good, brother.
I
Bless
got
you.
Or something. I should probably mute the burps, huh?
Or you're just belching in people's ears and shit.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, welcome back to the show, people. No, I was just talking with Nick. I was listening to one of our episodes on the way home today, and my audio is coming through super low on my car. And I was asking him if he thought maybe it was because the front two speakers in my front doors of my car are blown out. Trying to figure it out.
Could be a problem.
I might want to replace those. just a thought.
Did you try listening to it just on your phone or anything else?
Well, when I watch like on my phone and I watch it on YouTube or whatever, it sounds fine.
Yeah, it's got to be your car.
It's definitely the speakers in the car. they need to be fixed badly. No, dude, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, I will turn it up. My radio in my car goes to 40. My little Bluetooth thing that connects my phone to the car stereo goes up to like 30. So I'll make sure my phone is all the way max volume. I'll make sure the little Bluetooth thing is max volume, and then I got a max volume on my damn car radio just to hear.
Let me ask you this: are the back speakers okay?
For now, I'm sure they'll probably get blown soon listening to everything maximum volume.
Well, here's the thing. Have you gone into your settings and like checked where the fading is? Like if it's towards the front or back of the car? Because
Yes.
you can adjust it all the way to the back speakers and not even on the front speakers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Everything is going straight through just the rear speakers.
Okay.
I need to get new front speakers in my car.
You might need
I need to
back
get
speakers too, because if you got it adjusted to just the back speakers and you still can't hear it.
Maybe. I need a lot of things. Lots of help.
Oh my God.
I don't have issues. I have volumes.
Oh, God, dude. So we're rolling on the old studio, huh?
Oh, dude, yes. So for those of you out there, obviously you don't know, those of you listening, I texted Nick some pictures. They were tasteful. Okay. Tasteful pictures.
Yeah. There's good lighting too.
Good lighting, lots of wood.
And on that note,
No, I talked with Britt and told her basically that I would like to get started on building the floor of the new studio this weekend. And she goes, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Just make sure, you're available to help out with the kids if I need you or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, cool. So I'm going to need to be out there for a while. So now instead of building on Saturday, I'm building on Sunday because my mom has agreed to come over to the house to
watch,
to hang out with her grandbabies. So,
that's nice.
I mean, I'll still be here. Like if she needs anything, obviously I'm still going to interact with the kids and shit. Like, it's not like, hey, I don't want to see my kids. No, I definitely want to see my kids, but, no one's going to fucking build it but me. And I got to get out there and do this because this shit, this raw material sitting on my side yard ain't going to last through another fucking winter. Okay. I mean, it was a pretty rough spring that it already went through. A bit of the wood got warped. So I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with that. Luckily, all the pressure treated shit that I'm using for, the subfloor and framing and everything is fine. But yeah.
If only we weren't so far apart, I'd build the shit out of that thing.
Bro, I keep telling you, you're only a day and a half drive. I should say, I am only a day and a half drive from you,
Well,
Mr. Mobile Studio. By the way, I have decided I am fully stealing your idea with the green screen, and I'm going to put it on some kind of rail above me so it can close in like a half circle-esque type thing from where I'm sitting at the desk.
Nicer.
I bet, dude, because every time we shoot, every week I got to come out here and I got to clip my green screen up to my existing studio area and all that kinds of shit. It's annoying.
I'll send you the link. You just get what I got, man. It wasn't expensive. It was cheap.
That's kind of the plan.
You get that, and then you get these little clips that clip onto the curtain, and then you just hang. It's cool.
Nice. I don't know if I have enough battery power for it. But I'm thinking if I join Zoom from my phone, since everybody got to see what you're working with, I might just, show them what I'm currently working with because it ain't much and it ain't pretty. But I mean,
Give
you got
an idea.
Yeah. Give them an idea. Asking to join a meeting. Oh, I need a passcode. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, now I just gotta wait for Nick to let me in on the phone here. And once that happens, I'll just stop talking basically through the mic.
I clicked admit. Oh.
Woo. All right. Wow.
Yeah, turn your volume off of your phone.
I gotta. Hang on. Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know, right? God, that was definitely not planned. That was shitty. Okay, so here I am in the little studio area here. It's garbage, it's crap, it's small. I can hear that there's still a little bit of an echo because I can't turn the volume of my phone down all the way.
That's odd.
But I've got the green screen behind me, obviously. Over to the left is my Mackie mixing board, which is pretty awesome. I got my keyboard that I very rarely touch because I suck. This was part of a floating shelf, but I don't have room to put the stuff underneath here for it to actually float. So I literally just screwed in 3 screws on top and a couple screws on the bottom, and it just sandwiched it in between all the screws.
Whatever works.
And it works perfect. Here's my janky cup holder I talked about in one of the previous episodes. It's actually an old ashtray, dude. It's just an ashtray.
Yeah.
Super bad cable management. As you can see, like everything just runs down and goes behind these little. You can't even see them from here. I got these little sound panel thing. It's actually like rubber floors.
Yeah. Wait till
you
got to pull it all apart to put it in your new studio. It's going to be a nightmare.
Right. And then in front of me, I've got my disaster area, which is just where everything goes. That's my main power that runs absolutely everything. For the show, I take the lampshade off for lighting.
There's me.
The old school iMac. Hey, Nick.
Why is it like that?
Like what?
You can see me twice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Probably because I joined. I'd show you what it looks like when when I'm not joined, but you wouldn't be able to see it. So yeah, anyway, obviously in front of me is the computer monitor. To the left of the, or to the right of that, my right, your left, is my ring light. Then I've got my fan that's always blowing. And today I brought in another fan because it's just freaking hot.
I'm chilly, dude. It's like 59 degrees right now.
Oh, that must be nice. But yeah, dude, let me turn this around so I can actually look through this. How do you do that here? There we go. Okay.
Do you have ceramic tiles on your desk?
Yeah. Isn't it awesome? It's better than just the wood. It's also underneath the Mackie.
I've laid tiles that look just like that.
But my microphone, this little doodad here, that the base of the microphone where the boom arm sits in, didn't open up enough. There wasn't enough room here where I'm pointing. Y'all that are listening, just go to YouTube for this one so you can see. So I took a extra piece of fence that I had and just screwed it down, and that's what the microphone's in. This whole thing is made out of this 1/4-inch PVC pipe, and it just goes all the way up and around with my LEDs. That's my makeshift door right there, that little little damn hook. It's pretty bad. I got 2 cross beams going across that aren't even anchored into anything. Literally the PVC pipe is just sitting on top. So that PVC pipe is sitting on top of this PVC pipe, not anchored. I got a little light for when I'm doing the schmulin. And of course the LEDs go all the way around, and that's about it. Over here, I've got my to-do list of things, which had to, do some stuff. And then the green screen clips, and that's it. So I'm literally in the I'm gonna hang up on my phone, by the way.
Those clips looked familiar.
Bye. Yeah, those are the clips that you sent me. Thank you again. But yeah, the floor space in here is like 4x4, maybe 4x4.5, if that. And I do have a curtain in front of me that can come down if I really need to deaden the sound in here. Not a curtain, a moving blanket. So it's moving blankets over the PVC. So like when I did our commercial for Anchor, I lowered that for the voiceover portion, and made it just super dead in here. This side can come down. The front comes about 3/4 of the way down to the top of the desk here. Yeah, don't get me wrong, dude. I love it. Like, I really do. It's my own little teeny tiny corner of the fucking universe. But shit, dude, I can't wait for that studio to be done, bro. Because
you're gonna be happy.
Oh, I got an AC unit just sitting in storage that I'm gonna throw in there. It's gonna be nice and cool. I like it cold. So my AC unit is gonna be set for 66 or 67 degrees year round.
You're not supposed to do that. You people that do that.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't like to be hot.
I can't handle it. I don't like it cold. 72 is cold, too cold for me.
Oh God, 72 is hot. We keep our house at 72 in the winter, and 74, I think, in the summer. We've got it at 72 this entire summer due to me, because I'm like, it's too fucking hot.
My body actually works with the weather. So like when it's cold out, I have it at 68. That's plenty warm. And then when it's hot out, I have it at like 72, 74.
Yeah.
Because when you come in and it's 90 degrees and you feel 90 degrees, that 72 degrees is chilly feeling.
Yeah, until you acclimate to it, and then the back of your knees start sweating again.
It's 72 dry degrees? No.
Dude, yes, I sweat my ass off in 70 to 70.
I also keep fans on me at all times too. You probably don't use fans.
Same.
Do you?
Oh, dude, I have fans year round, bro.
I can't. So do I. I have to.
Yeah. Dude, it'll be a quote warm winter day, right? So it'll be 55 outside. Okay. We'll have the windows open and I'll still have a fucking fan blowing on me full blast.
All the time. Yeah.
Have to.
See, you're polite. You mute when you do that, and I just keep clearing my throat like a jerk.
I do mute. I also mute when I burp, unlike some people.
I'm sharing everything on this podcast.
Oh man. So how's the have you decided what you're going to do with that second RV with the whole slide out thing and whatnot?
We're going to fix it up and then decide at the end if we keep it or sell it.
Man.
I know. I could have made an incredible studio out of that thing.
So no one's going to let you make another studio. Dude, I'll bet
everybody I show it, I keep saying this slide out goes out. When it goes out, the wall goes down and there's a stage.
Hell yeah.
Could you imagine?
Dude, that'd be awesome. I will bet you. I'll bet you that there's a market for that. For mobile home music studios or whatever. Mobile music studios. Whatever you want to call it.
I want to put mine out there. I was trying to complete it before I did, but...
Are you thinking about selling it already?
No, I just want to put it out there to see if people be like, oh, build me one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I am willing to bet that there is a market for that. There's people out there that would be like, I'll gladly give you, $5, $6, $7, $10, $20,000 for one of those, depending on the extravagance that they want or whatever.
So I'll put money on it once I finish this thing completely. If I put it up for sale, it would sell no problem.
Oh, absolutely.
No problem.
Absolutely. It would be coming over to my house. Wait, no, I don't have any money. Never mind. I don't want it. I don't have any money. Now, the only problem that I personally have with the studio that I'm going to be building is it's going to be a 12 by 12 structure for zoning purposes and permits and all that kinds of stuff. Out here where I live, I can only go 12 by 12 without having to get into those kinds of things and have that extra expense and headache. So it's going to be quite small.
Well, this is not huge. This is...
Yeah, but you're like 17 feet long. You know?
Like, yeah, but I'm only like... I'm less than 8 foot wide.
That I would have a little bit of a problem with. So as it stands in mine, I'm going to be putting my vocal booth in the corner, and the walls are going to come out, and then it's going to be like a diagonal piece that connects them, and that's going to be where the door is. Then next to that, I'm going to have the desks. I got a 6-foot desk and a 5-foot desk. Both of them are 2 feet deep, and they're going to take up the whole wall and corner of the far side looking out towards the garden area. I'm going to mount my TV up above the 5-foot short desk, put my recliner on the opposite side, hook up like the Xbox and all that shit. So it's going to be like a man cave / music studio / podcast area / home office.
Are you gonna put a Murphy bed in?
Was that the like one that folds up into the wall?
Yeah.
No. God, no. Good Lord. You jackwagon.
Well, you gotta have somewhere to go when you get in trouble.
Might get a futon. Could get one of them fold out futon sofa couch things. That'd be cool. But then I'd lose my recliner. And I love my recliner. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to show the people the existing man cave behind the curtain here. Where I've got my recliner is literally like 1.5 feet behind me. And then in front of that recliner is my 55-inch TV with my Xbox and everything. And it's all out in the garage. So if I want to do anything in the summertime, I melt. And if I want to do anything in the wintertime, I freeze. It's awesome.
You're going to heat the studio too, right? How are you going to heat it?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I will,
Why?
because I very rarely get cold. Plus,
Yeah,
with it being 12 by 12,
you literally just said you freeze in the garage.
the garage is huge
So
and it's not insulated.
it's all right. I'm telling you, you're gonna be cold in there.
I don't know. I got little space heaters. I can turn them on. My thinking is
If you insulate
the
it
body
right-
heat alone with the proper kind of insulation,
No.
it should be okay.
No.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah.
probably will be
For
good
me,
enough-
because I don't get cold.
Dude, you're it is a 12 by 12 if you do insulate it very well, especially the ceiling. You can just get one of those contained oil little space heaters you plug in.
Yeah.
And that would
Yeah.
probably be plenty enough heat.
I am contemplating on instead of doing the old school wall mounted AC unit that I have chilling in storage, which I got for free from my grandparents, when they passed, from their little art studio shed that they had. I am thinking about doing like proper heating and cooling kind of, I don't want to say HVAC system, but like mini HVAC system kind of. The problem I have with that is I don't know how to do any of that shit. And I really don't feel like learning because I'm lazy.
Little mini picks.
The thing is whatever I do in there, whether it's just straight AC or AC and figure out some kind of heating, it has to be quiet. Because I mean, it's secondary operation of this thing is music studio.
Well, that's why that one space heater I'm talking about, that don't make no damn noise.
The propane one?
No. Well, the propane don't either, but it's a space heater. You know what a radiator is, right? The old style radiators house used to have.
Oh, I know what you're
It
talking
looks
about.
like that on wheels, but it's
Yeah.
got contained oil in it and it heats up and goes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't like those things. They're bulky and they take up space and they're ugly as sin.
They're bulky. They're like this freaking wide. They're tiny. They sit off
And
to the
where-
side.
Where am I going to put it? Under one of the desks so I can bang my knee on it every time I sit down. I just know it. That'd be my luck, dude. I'm clumsy, bro. I'm gracefully clumsy.
Are you running decent power to it?
I will. My dad has a buddy who's a contractor. His name's Doug, and he also does
And he
like
dug that
electrical.
ditch there for that electric.
Yeah. He also does electrical and all that kinds of stuff. So I'm going to have, when the time comes, I'm going to have him come over and he's going to put a new breaker on the existing breaker box for the house. So that way the studio can have its own line for power and everything.
So I could make a suggestion. You can always put the baseboard electric heat in, just a strip of baseboard heat that is electric.
How's that work?
What do you mean, how does it work?
Baseboard electric heat? I've never heard of this.
I'll have to send you a link to it. It's just a baseboard heat. It sits like where your baseboard is. You know what baseboard is, right?
Yes. You're killing me.
It goes there.
Jackass. You know what a fucking baseboard is, right? Yes. But are you saying that this heater is built into the baseboard? Like, I don't know.
It goes into you. It goes right in with the baseboard. It only will stick out like that. It's. Oh, I can't believe this.
Hey,
On that
Nick.
note, we're gonna move on.
Nick, do you know what plywood is? Oh, man. Okay. 36 minutes left. God.
We have two. Linda's question of the week is a two-parter.
Ooh.
She
Okay.
finally did another Linda's question.
Yeah, we haven't done one since Ferris came on like a few episodes back, right?
Yep, that's right. So, part 1. Who is the funniest person you know? Like, know personally, not a comedian, guaranteed to make you laugh.
Oh, dude, me. I always laugh at my own shit. No, that's not true. I'm actually not very funny. My wife tells me that all the time. You're not funny, honey.
You're just
I think it's hilarious. So that's fine. Okay, so legit person that I know. Does it have to be a friend? Can it be an acquaintance?
Just
somebody
you actually know.
That's not a celebrity.
It's not a celebrity or comedian, just somebody you know.
Because I know so many celebrities and comedians. Like, for sure. I'm best buddies with Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy. He's my best friend. Jeff Dunham, dude, he was just over last night, bro. I'm kidding. I have a buddy that I've known since high school, and his name's Curtis. And he's got to be the most hilarious sumbitch that I have ever known. And I'm telling you, in my opinion, this guy, there's times where he's funnier than the funniest of comedians, in my opinion. Really? I love this guy. Yeah, I love this guy.
We got to have him on then.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. That would be a gnarly show. That would... we would finish the show, and I promise you, your face would be sore. Your stomach would feel like it's being sawed in half from all of the laughing and the flexing of the belly muscles. Dude, I'll call him. I'll talk to him. Hell yeah.
As for me, I'm not sure. I know some people are pretty funny. My older brother can get you laughing your ass off.
What about that one guy you were telling me about? Some ugly bearded fuck lives out in California. Brandon?
Oh, that dude's a fuck nut.
That dude's a fuck nut. Oh, good. I would have to agree. Wholeheartedly, 100%. Your brother's a funny guy, though?
He can be, yeah. When he gets going, he'll have you fucking crying laughing.
Nice. My dad's funny. My brother can be funny. My brother's pretty serious dude, though. Yeah, I'm sticking with Kurt. I'm going with Curtis.
Curtis Lowe.
He's definitely the funniest person I know in real life.
Part 2 was, do you have any good jokes? A guy I worked with years ago told me this one. What could be more beautiful than roses on my piano, tulips on my organ?
Oh my God.
And I just saw this one TikTok. I was buying condoms the other day, and the cashier asked me if I wanted a bag. So I said, nah, she's not that ugly.
No. Just no. Oh, good Lord.
That ain't right.
I don't have any appropriate jokes.
Yeah, mine are not appropriate. I'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
The other problem is I know tons of jokes, but when somebody says, do you know a joke? I go blank. I can't remember any of them.
Oh, I don't go blank, dude. They all come flooding back, and then I have to go, okay, that one's not appropriate for the situation. That one's not appropriate for the crowd. That one's not appropriate because mom's over there in the corner. That one's not appropriate because this person's a stranger I've never met before. That's definitely not appropriate because it'll get me fired from work. Yeah, so whenever anybody asks me to tell a joke, all this stuff goes through my brain, and I usually just go with something along the lines of what happened to the mouse when it fell into the soda.
Oh, God.
Nothing, because it's a soft drink. And I just start telling dad jokes.
Oh, my God. That was bad.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? It takes 10 tickles. See, I start just telling jokes like that, dude, because they're dad jokes. They're really bad. They're not funny, but it's like, hey, do you know a joke? I know a bunch. Would you like me to stop now? Here's all my G-rated ones first. Need I say more?
Man, I wish I could think of my jokes.
Dude, I've got so many that are just like bad. Just bad. Like, I know we're a uncensored, unscripted podcast or whatever. But
yeah, but with the
dude,
whole politically correct society and shit.
Oh yeah, the jokes, some of the jokes that I know that I've heard over the years, I'm like, even on something like this, I would never in a million years even say it. Kind of like this one. Are you ready? No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Yeah, too many jokes. Too many. Who's your speaking of jokes and jokesters and whatnot, who's your favorite comedian?
Comedian?
Yeah. Like actual legit, whether they're celebrity or maybe they're not very well known or whatever, but who is your favorite comedian?
I don't know. It changes.
Oh, I don't know that guy.
There's a lot. Honestly, there's so many I've watched that's had me dying laughing.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember. I can think of ones me and Lynn would sit down and watch, and it would just have me where I couldn't stop fucking crying.
Just in stitches.
Oh. Like the ones that are just, they have like that dead serious face. And are just saying shit like they're just super serious, but it just kills you.
Yeah.
I like a lot of them.
I like, I do like Jeff Dunham.
Eddie
Jeff Dunham's
Murphy was my favorite in one time back in the day.
Okay.
That dude was hilarious.
I've never seen or heard any Eddie Murphy stand up.
Oh my God, dude. You got to watch Delirious and Raw. You will die.
You just got so excited about, oh my God, dude. Okay.
You will lose it.
I really like Fluffy. I really like
He's
Gabriel
funny.
Iglesias.
Yeah.
That dude is.
There's another
Every
big guy
time
like that. Who's the white guy that's big like that? He is hilarious.
Ralphie May.
Yeah, Ralphie. That guy's pretty funny.
Ralphie's cool. He's a little bit on the dirty side.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in comedy, I really don't care. My favorite comedian of all time has always been and will forever be, God rest his soul, Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
God.
Sam Kinison was hilarious.
Robin Williams live on Broadway, dude. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Every time I see it, I just die.
You know who's actually a real funny comedian? Oh, what's the guy's name? See, I have these brain farts. When I want to talk about somebody, then their names disappear.
Polanek.
Italian guy.
Italian guy. I don't think I know any Italian comedians, but
I bet you if I say his name, you'll know him. I feel like an idiot that I can't. I follow him on Instagram, so I should see him in 2 seconds.
Oh, you're pulling out your phone, going to Instagram. That's awesome.
Sebastian.
I don't know a comedian by Sebastian.
Maniscalco.
Never heard of him.
You never heard of Sebastian Maniscalco?
No.
Dude, watch that guy.
Okay. What's he like to talk about?
Oh, there's this one he did. It was hilarious. He's like talking about when we were kids, basically.
Okay.
He's like, remember in the day, like not when you like people would ring the doorbell and everyone would get excited. Like, oh my God, somebody's here. And mom had like the cake that's only for when guests come. And those towels are only for when guests come. And back in the day when people, and they said, and he's like, nowadays the doorbell rings and everybody's like, hit the ground, Ma, do a roll, get out of the way. Like they're all hiding. I
Get
can't
the
do
guns.
it. This dude. Not him. Come on, get out of the Asian. No, not him. There he is. That's Sebastian Maniscalco.
No idea. Never seen him. Never heard of him.
Well, you listen to him, I guarantee you're going to die laughing.
Okay. You're gonna have to send that to me in on line and PM or something.
Will do, smelly do.
How do you know I smell?
It's the microphone.
You smell my hot breath on the other side, all the way across on the opposite coast. Bro, get a breath mint.
So the fire went away from you?
Yeah, so the Caldor fire again. Once I heard that everybody was safe, it's not coming this way, and that the residents that had been evacuated could go back to their homes, I just basically stopped following the news on it. But I opened up Facebook earlier today on the first break at my day job, and I saw a picture from South Lake Tahoe, and the caption was, well, Tahoe's evacuated or whatever, and fire's like almost here or something along those lines. And it was a picture over the lake looking at the sun. The sun was just like red, and there was so much smoke you couldn't even like see the water.
Really?
Yeah. I was blown away, dude. I was like, oh, fuck.
It sounds
wow,
like hell on earth look type of picture.
Dude, it straight up looked like a post-apocalyptic kind of photograph. I was just
see
like,
that picture.
I'd have to go back and look for it again. But oh, dude, I would never ever wish on anybody that their place of residence or whatever lies in the way of some kind of disaster like that, especially fire, dude. Like, that's some jacked up crap right there.
What would be the worst way to die? If you had a choice, would you choose burning to death or drowning?
Oh, why you gotta do me dirty like that, bro?
I can't stand the idea of any of it. So,
honestly, I pray that when I die in my sleep. So I just like, don't even know.
I don't even want to know. I just want to go good night and never wake up again.
Pretty much. I want to do that at a very, very, very ripe old age, like 95. If I make it to 95, and I've said this for, I don't know, the better part of the last 10 years or so.
If I make it to Coast to Coast show.
Yeah, no shit, right? If I make it to 95 years old, I am straight up like jumping out of an airplane, skydiving type thing with no parachute. Like,
I know you.
Like, I lived a great life. Let me enjoy the view. Like, and I'll just be blaring on some kind of headphones that are wind resistant or something. Just "Mama, I'm coming home." Just Ozzy Osbourne in my ear as I'm going down, and just enjoy the view, dude. Like,
from that high, the speed that your body would get up to, it seems like when you hit the ground, it would just like.
Oh, dude, wouldn't you think you'd just be annihilated? Like, just
gone. Like when you drop ink and the ink splatters.
Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure like you jump out at 30,000 feet or however high up you go, or 10,000 feet. It doesn't really matter. You're up high enough to where you can get moving as fast as humanly possible from gravity and shit. But yeah, dude, that speed, like, you're done.
So do you
done.
Stay like they do, or you're like this all the way till you hit the ground by this way? Or do you do this for a while and you enjoy it, but then when you start to get like I don't know, 1,000 feet. You're getting closer to the ground. You just go into the dive position. So you go.
No, no. I would watch almost the whole way. And then I would see if there was a way to like get myself turned.
So your back.
So
hits the
I'm
ground.
going back first so I don't see it coming. So the last thing I see is like the sunset with the fucking plane just flying away. And I jump from, like that guy's dead.
Oh my God.
This is completely hypothetical, by the way. This is not to be taken seriously. But going back to your original question, would I rather burn alive or drown?
Mm-hmm.
I think drowning would actually be faster and less painful.
Really?
So I'd probably go that route.
Dude, when you drown, you finally run out of breath, you end up inhaling water. You know that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, but could you imagine being burned alive, being cooked like a fucking live lobster boiling, except
my
it's
thought
flames?
is, once you burn so much, like it's so hot that you just go into shock and you don't even really feel it.
Oh, I don't know about that. Well, then that depends. It would depend on the amount of heat that's being produced by the fire, because if it's not hot enough, bro, you're
And
gonna
it's
feel
just slowly
every
burning
second
you,
of
like,
it.
laying on the grill.
Pretty much, yeah. No,
It's hard to
if
answer that. Like, I wouldn't want to do either. It just sounds horrible.
right.
But
If I absolutely had no choice and I had to be burned alive or whatever, I'd be like, okay, take me to an active volcano, like with lava, so that it's instantaneous.
I should have never brought that question up. That kind of freaks me out now. I'm burning.
I'm
right
just
now.
saying. You're on fire. Like your background is legitimately gifting or jiffing or whatever the phrase is.
Jiffing, giffing, colorifying.
No, definitely in my sleep. That's hopefully what I'm hoping happens, because oh dude, have you ever seen the movie 1,000 Ways to Die in the West?
No.
It's with Seth MacFarlane. He's the dude that created like Family Guy and the Cleveland Brown show and all that shit. I actually enjoyed it, and it was quite comical, but some of them I'm just like, I would not want to go out like that.
Well, have you
No
ever seen
thanks.
Faces of Death?
No.
Oh, it's old movies, man. It's horrible. It shows people like getting on a band song, getting cut in half, and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh,
There's just millions of ways people are getting killed and dying.
oh. I can't remember the name of the guy, the actual like real life person that did it, but I know James Franco, I believe, was the actor. He played the dude that like went hiking somewhere in like Colorado or whatever, and he got stuck on a rock and he like cut his own arm off or something like that.
Oof.
I can't remember the dude's name. The dude is a beast. Like he freaking like chopped his own arm, like sawed it off or something, dude, like through the bone and everything, and then walked the hell out of there. That's gnarly. Britt and I, we actually watched that movie. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, dude, that story, I remember when that story first came out, and I was just like, no fucking way. That dude, that guy right there is literally all that is man. Like,
me and Lynn watched a movie. I don't know if you ever seen it. I can't think what it's called, but these two people go out into the woods to go hunting, go camping.
oh, Deliverance. No, I'm just kidding.
No. And they meet some dude, and the guy thinks that this guy's like, you know, like, oh, he'll murder us type shit. Like, get this guy out of here. Ends up being that guy was actually a really good tourist guy and could have helped him. But so he takes his girlfriend. He's like, no, get that guy out of here. They get lost in the woods and whatever, and they're tenting, and they get attacked by a bear.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and the dude like gets mauled.
Ooh.
And he gets in the tent. And he's trying to block his wife, even though the bear kind of like clawed his leg. And he's sitting there, and the bear comes back in, and the bear's in the tent, like with his mouth open, going, ah! Next thing you know, the bear just drags him out, and she finally goes out, and the bear's just sitting there eating the guy's face right off as he's screaming.
Oh my
Can you
God.
imagine? getting chewed on by a bear alive.
No, dude. Oh.
And then that girl seen that must have holy not right in the head after that shit. I think it's supposed to be a true story too, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
What kills me is they had like bear spray and knives and shit, dude. If I'm in a tent, all right, and I got big knives and shit for camping, and if I'm sitting there and a bear actually can get at me where it's sitting there in my face with his mouth wide open yelling at me first, while his mouth's wide open, my knife is going through his fucking throat, man.
I hear you. If that were me and my only option would be to do what you just said, take the knife right through his throat, I'm going left hand with that thing just in case I lose it because I'm a right-handed son of a bitch.
I wouldn't even think it. I'd just be like,
you got to think these things through.
Seriously though, like if there's a good chance you're dying anyways. Try something.
Yeah, you've got to do something.
Oh.
Better yet, take some guns.
Well, like the bear literally growls in your face and gives you that opportunity.
Oof. Have you seen that movie, The Revenant? I think is what it's called, with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I know of it. I don't know if I watched it or not.
Dude, he gets mauled by a bear in that movie, and it's gnarly.
And these people's dad said they would never amount to shit.
What? What are you talking about? What? I'm so confused right now.
It's a joke. Ron White, though. You know who Ron White is?
Yes, of course.
He used to talk about a guy that went and tried to live with the bears, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's a true story, too. And he ends up getting eaten by the bears. He's like, there's a man whose father said that he would never be shit in his life. Well, Dad.
That's just wrong on so many levels. It's just bad. That's
be with the pygmies in New Guinea.
Oh, Larry the Cable Guy.
That guy kills me.
Oh, dude, he's hilarious. And he played Mater in the Cars movies.
Oh yeah, that's a great character.
I love Mater. Mater's the best. Because you're my best friend.
You know what's funny? He was talking about doing that. And Mater's basically his voice when he does comedy.
Yeah.
And he was on a cruise, like a Disney cruise, and they wanted him to be Mater on the thing when they get on the thing and they talk to people through the intercom.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to do Mater, like welcome him, but then be Larry. He's like, it's going to be the same damn voices.
Yeah. It's the same character. Just different choice language.
Right.
Have you ever heard him talk just normal though?
Yeah.
Totally different. 100% different.
Oh, totally different.
It's crazy. I kind of like that though.
He said it was a mix of three different places he lived. So his accent kind of got all, he's like, I lived here and then I dormed with people here and I lived over here and then all of a sudden I got this messed up. Put it all together and that's what you
got. Yeah.
These people.
I think that's smart though. Like here's a stand-up comedian, right? He literally just assumes a character when he goes on stage. The character has a completely different voice. The character has a completely different style of walking.
Clothing.
The character has completely different clothes than what he wears on a day-to-day basis. Similar, because, you know, Larry the Cable Guy, like,
yeah.
I'm sure he wears camo and all that kind of shit too. But in all reality, it's a 99% a different person, right? I would imagine it would be easier to go on stage knowing that it's a persona and that you're not trying to portray yourself on stage as this is me in real life like some of the comedians do. I don't really care for that kind of comedy.
Yeah, and how did he come up with Larry the Cable Guy? His name's not Larry at all either.
I don't know. I saw a clip where Will Smith, I believe is who it was. Was it Will Smith? Yeah, it was Will Smith. It was a clip where he'd always wanted to do a stand-up comedy show. So he went to some little club thing and did some stand up, and it was actually pretty damn funny, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna, it was pretty good. I liked it.
I never heard of it.
It was cool. Just not Google it, YouTube it. Just look up Will Smith does stand up or something.
I
That's cool.
stand up every day at work.
I love work. I could watch it all day.
Any more of your ghostly Google guy?
No.
Oh,
No, thank goodness. And Gary, by the way, my combatives dummy for work is still chilling in the same spot I left him. Thank God. He hasn't got up and moved.
man.
He didn't pop up in the back seat of my car as I was driving home listening to that episode today.
I was gonna say if I did live close to you, I would totally find some way where I could get in there and get a hold of Gary and set him into your car.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
That would be the best.
Nope. Homie, don't play that game. Negative Ghost Rider.
I have to get a hold of one of your students somehow. Hey, you got to do this for me.
Good luck. Good luck. So I mentioned this in the Coast to Coast group on the Line app, and I want to get your opinion on it. Like here on the show.
All right.
So I got this idea, and you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as I explain it. I got this idea because of all the like scary ghost stories and shit that you've been talking about over the weeks and weeks that we've been shooting this show. Dude, I'm toying with the idea of starting a YouTube video game thing where I legitimately only play horror games.
Horror movies.
Horror games. Like scary ass games, whether it's paranormal, it's, stab 'em, slash 'em, or whatever it is, just horror. Because I like scary movies and all that kinds of shit. I like watching it. I like watching the Halloween series. I like watching all that kinds of shit, like with my wife and whatnot. My wife loves scary movies.
You got to watch Rubber with your wife.
I actually talked to her about it, and we watched the trailer that looked like the stupidest damn thing ever, dude. It looked so dumb that I kind of want to watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still on the fence. Am I actually gonna watch this? Am I gonna look for it, or am I not gonna look for it? But damn it, I kind of just want to see it. But no, dude, like things like that freak me out sometimes, especially when it's like ghost stories and shit. Like when you told me the thing about, the bear or whatever it was, and your mom was calling you, hey, turn that damn thing off. There's no fucking batteries in it. Like, oh God, that freaks me out. Movies, not so much, because it's like you're just sitting there watching a movie. But in my brain, with video games, once you get to the point where you've allowed yourself to essentially become that character that you're playing, you've immersed yourself into that world, it's kind of like you're experiencing it. I
started playing the Blair Witch game. That was interesting.
I don't know that one.
Well,
but see,
I just told you about it.
There's so many games that I have to try, that I would have to like buy and get and play. And once the studio's up, I can do that after shooting a podcast episode or whatever, and have a really long pitch black walk back to the house. Fucking creepy.
Some movies can get in your head, though.
Like what?
Well, like when I watched the Blair Witch when it first came out, I was living down south.
Yeah.
It didn't scare the shit out of me or nothing, but it kind of gets your brain thinking. So that, like what you talked about, so when you shut everything down in the living room, it's dark, and you're walking back to your bedroom, it's just kind of
like look behind you.
Jump into bed real quick for something's under the bed.
You're walking down the hallway. Some of the doors are open. You're like peeking in as you're going. It's pitch black. You speed up.
It's funny.
I actually, personally, I was not very impressed with the Blair Witch Project movie.
Really? I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me, dude. My wife, she really likes this movie called Insidious. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it.
I can't remember if I watched it or not, but I come across it all the time.
I've seen it a couple times with her, and I hate it. Not because it's
so scary. Oh my god.
no, I hate it. It's, in my opinion, it is a terrible movie.
The
And
Paranormal Activity movies are pretty good.
I love those movies. Me saying that I hate Insidious, we just lost 2 of our 3 subscribers on YouTube. Probably.
Yeah, you did it.
No, I actually really enjoy the Paranormal Activity movies. The very first one was epic, in my opinion.
See, that's
Especially
one
when
of those that makes you start thinking.
yeah. Well, like when they left to go on their date or whatever, right? And he had the Ouija board sitting there, and then the thing moves and you see it catch on fire. Ooh. Hit my microphone on accident. But like the thing on the Ouija board moves and then the whole thing catches on fire. It's just like, whoa, that was cool. You know. All the like demonic possession type stuff doesn't really get to me. Like the movie The Right with, I think it was Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
I love Anthony Hopkins. The movie itself,
Exorcist.
What was the Exorcist? Exorcism of Emily Rose. Like none of that stuff really does anything for me.
You line sacker.
But no, I'm serious.
The Hills
like
Have Eyes.
That movie I saw one time, okay, and those dudes were butt ass ugly.
What about the Candyman?
Oh, dude, Candyman was cool. Candyman was cool. I saw Candyman when I was in high school for the very first time. It was creepy when I first saw it, and then I revisited it a few years later, and I'm like, this is actually kind of cool.
What about
a little fucked up, but it was a cool movie. Fucked up, but it was a cool movie.
Boogeyman?
Don't know if I've seen that one.
There's another. What's the one where the damn demony thing comes and attacks like the bus and shit? The guy. It comes from a barn.
I have no idea.
I can't think of it. There's all these kids on a bus and it's like attacking the bus. Crazy.
No clue. No idea. Ghostbusters. That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, but
Bill Murray.
Scary. That was funny.
It wasn't scary at all. It was awesome though. Fan-fucking-tastic movie.
Not like the State Puff Marshmallow Man.
I thought it was awesome when that dude was marching down the street. I'm like, yes.
What about the part where they burn him? He just explodes like a roasted marshmallow.
It's fucking awesome. There is no Dana, only Zool.
I've been binging Supernatural all over again.
You know what's funny? Britt and I started watching that again.
Oh, really?
Not from season 1. We picked up. Oh man, where did we pick up? It was like season 11. I think it was the season or 2 after I had stopped watching. And she just got me all caught up, and it's one season prior to where she finished watching. So we kind of, we figured out, okay, I stopped watching like season 7, season 8-ish, right? She stopped watching like season 12, halfway through or so. She didn't want to go back too far. I didn't want to skip too much. So I'm like, just get me caught up. We'll pick this episode right here. And I clicked on it. And we played it for a couple minutes and we paused. I said, okay, do you remember what's going on here? She goes, yeah. Because my wife, she's got a memory like a freaking elephant, dude. She remembers absolutely everything. Really got to be careful with what I say sometimes. But I asked her, I said, okay, so catch me up from the time Bobby died. And she goes, okay, hang on. And then just diarrhea of the mouth, dude, for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, just over here in awe. Like, how do you remember all this shit? That's insane. That's amazing. And then we finally get caught up and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Let's go. So yeah, we've been watching the Supernatural the last like 3 or 4 nights. It's been awesome.
I love it. That, and I got to start watching my Sleepy Hollow show again because it's Halloween time.
Sleepy Hollow show? I know the movie that Johnny Depp did.
Yeah, it's a show. It only ended up having 4 seasons, but it's awesome, dude.
Oh, that's the one where they're like back in Civil War times or whatever, right?
Well, Ichabod Crane comes he wakes up in our modern time.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
almost dies. So that his wife was a witch, and she buried him. And 200-something years later, he wakes up, and a headless horseman wakes up, and it's nuts, dude.
Yes. Britt watched that. I never actually saw it.
Dude, I love that show.
Is it good?
I binge it during Halloween. Yeah, it's good. I think it is. I love it. I wish it would have went more seasons. The fourth season's a little kind of whatever, but it was awesome.
I saw a couple episodes of that, and I was like, Britt's over there. Well, you got to give it a shot. You got to know the story and this and that and the other.
It can seem like it's but it's not dude. It's one of those where after you get into a couple episodes, you kind of get stuck. I liked it right off the bat personally. I thought it was a cool idea.
Okay. There was another one that she used to watch. I only saw a handful of episodes here and there. Grimm. Did you ever see that?
I binged right through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then started it again. Grimm is awesome.
See, I might have to give these things a shot then.
My favorite character on Grimm is see, the name went out in my head every time. Damn it. The damn I can't think.
And I won't know because I don't know the characters from the show.
Whenever I'm put on the spot, I heard that.
Uh-oh. That's it. That's all the time we've got for today. We're going to have to end on Nick pulling a Nick with the brain fart.
It happens every time.
It does happen quite frequently. Like, damn it, I can't remember this thing. Burr, burr, burr. Time's up here.
Too bad for you.
Sorry about your shitty luck.
Well,
we've got to there's one thing that I wanted to talk to you about real quick before we gotta go.
Okay.
I believe it was the most recent episode. We were talking about all the copyright infringement bullshit that we've been going through and this and that and the other. And here you go. Always eating something. Actually, I think it's been a couple episodes since you had a snack on the show.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, like a little Debbie's fucking
oatmeal cream pie?
Oh God. I'm just gonna let everybody enjoy your lip smacking for a second.
Go ahead.
What do they call that nowadays? ASMR, whatever the fuck that's supposed to stand for.
I heard you want my ABC gum already been chewed.
What the hell was I saying? Oh, we were talking about the copyright infringement stuff, and then you had mentioned that you think I'd remembered because I was just listening to this morning. You had mentioned that the copyright holders weren't the artists themselves, and we were contemplating whether it was managers, labels, all that kinds of stuff. And we mentioned, or I mentioned, that we should ask Juju. We should probably get Juju back on the show to answer that question.
Yeah.
Just thinking. Or maybe I can just send her a private message or something and then give everybody the answer straight from Dr. Juju.
Whatever you think. Brandon. This guy. Is it Gary?
Did you hear that?
No. I think I wished I did.
Bro, that just sounded like 30 seconds of straight hardcore, like hurricane thunder type shit.
Really?
Dude, my fucking walls were shaking and shit. I gotta go see what's going on the other side of the garage. So, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in this week. Tuning in. It's not a fucking radio show. There it is again. Do you hear it? I got to see what's going on because it's right outside my fucking wall.
All right.
Love
Later,
y'all.
guys.
Bye.